The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
They're led out by a former national champion at Ohio State, standing 6'4". It's Will Howard.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
Off play action. Howard. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
To throw is Sanders.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
And just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, here's Shedeur.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You look at the Steeler defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Browns, first down.
It's Hillman going to go in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
That's another Browns, first down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Dylan Sampson,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To the sideline and incomplete. The Steelers sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Howard. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward and have about a couple of leaps backwards after that play. They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, again to gain 1.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Browns' 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things.
No, bottle, that fumble. It's out, it's loose. And I think the Browns got it. They did. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down. Browns.
Here's Sanders. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. To throw again, here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. The numbers for him from a week ago. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing, Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The try. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense and their running back Jalen Warren headed back onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. You see the numbers in last week's game for Warren. 15 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game. Bulls kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Howard now from the gun on third down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Looking to put a drive together. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. This will be caught. Judy. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Sampson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Sanders to throw. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On third down, Sampson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Offense.
So the big play there, all negated by an illegal block in the back.
He knew it right away as he was doing it. You can see it in his body language. I think what hurts most is he really didn't need to do it, but just couldn't help himself.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Browns, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, they're going to go with the option.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
With a field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
Center's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the... That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And to get one right there, that shot of caffeine this offense is looking for.
And the Steelers are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
That's another Steelers first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Looking to throw. Howard. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw. Howard. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Now third and goal.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy ready to go once more. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
Inside the 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Alex Highsmith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Jabril Peppers deep to receive. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now Sanders. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
Oh, stays up, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
And it's 3.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got his man. It's Warren.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
A short one there to Freiermuth. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Check this out. Watch my screen. Watch my screen.
And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns now going to take over late in this 1st half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, Steele.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throw left side, he's got Tillman.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Third and 14.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And it's the Charger quarterback. He was unstoppable in this one. 2 touchdown passes, including this one. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. The Chargers finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Jets. And this is Cam Ward. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Titans close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
No, I'm here. I'm watching my phone while I play.
17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running left, it's Warren.
And again behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howard.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
A 2-yard gain.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
There's a short one caught by Fannin.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Sanders.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They start the drive here with Gainwell.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Howard.
Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Howard. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll check this one down to Gainwell.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati, so now trying to make amends.
Tillman motions to the left. They'll start on the ground with Judkins.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
Sanders from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Howard. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Steelers, 1st down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Howard. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Now 2nd down and 20.
Looking to throw. Howard. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
At the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
And his throw is incomplete.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Here's Sanders.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line.
fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Howard. He'll try and do this himself. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment they reveal the set.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Howard. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. A very solid gain of 27.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game that we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Throwing, Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Browns.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Sanders to throw. Pass caught by Phantom. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shador. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. They bring a man off the corner that time and he gets home for a loss of 6. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Well, let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Sanders. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the play fake. Howard. He finds his man complete. It's Warren. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for us Steelers.
Handoff for Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Connecting over the middle of downs. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 20.
Now a running play here with Smith. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Howard setting up the screen with Gainwell. Down the left sideline. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Gainwell is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
I'd be surprised if I'm top 5 how I'm playing right now.
2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Howard. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
It's a loss of 8.
Carson Schlesinger. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Browns 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Quinshawn Judkins. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Now Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 10.
That is caught.
And they'll have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Browns first down.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is...
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Gain of 11 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Sanders. He'll swing this out to Judkins.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. Right back to Njoku.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Here's Gabriel.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Gabriel gonna throw for it. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Man, what's up with all these zesty-ass celebrations in this game?
Emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or
Yeah,
otherwise,
man, like,
and turn it into positives moving forward.
bro, I just had a fucking interception, right? And Jalen Ramsey lays down, puts 2 hands underneath his jaw, elbows propped up, kicking his feet like he's a little kid, and then a dude standing over him like he's surfing him. I ain't never seen some shit in my life.
Just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And he'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their
Bro, I had a guy get a sack, right? And the motherfucker got up like he was doing a split, and he's like a fucking 300-pound lineman. It had me fucked up.
Signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Man, I was down 17-7 in this game, and I brought it back. It's 28-17 right now, and I'm about to score again. I really thought they were going to whoop my ass there for a second at the beginning of this game.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We can control this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Johnson, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. On first down, here's Jenkins.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 7.
Now Gabriel.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To the air is Gabriel.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Fourth down. Here's Gabriel. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Steelers,
they run their mark to 6-2 on the year.
And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against
I need. Oh, shit.
Oh, Carl got the award.
Oh, did he? I mean,
Oh, and me. Yeah, me and Carl.
what?
We had a game, though.
Motherfucker.
What?
We had a game. Look at these stats.
Fuck your stats. I don't care.
I didn't realize he's 32 for 35.
Oh, shit.
297 passing yards, 2 TDs, 9 carries for 57 yards with another 2 TDs. Damn, I didn't even realize he did all that.
I'm in there.
Like swimwear, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let me see.
Hey! Motherfucker.
Just so you know, your stream is still up, Carl.
Alright. Fuck it. I'm gonna go right into playing the season game. Fuck. I play the Ravens. It's not looking too hot.
Hey, you play.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
This is Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. Inside the
Hey, watch this.
And he fumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and a great return for the touchdown.
And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Ravens sending the punt team out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back at Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for his quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a ton of success on the ground last week, and his ability to cross the goal line on 3 different occasions went a long way towards securing that win. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to call his own number if those opportunities continue to present themselves.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Warren. Will be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren.
Damn, a motherfucker just can't help you. Okay, Jay. I see you.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I gotta pay some bills first before I go to sleep.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard.
Hey, touchdown.
In the end zone, he's in. Touchdown.
I'm up 14-0 over the Ravens right now. Hey, that was your boy that you gave me, Josh. Damn.
Catch of the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script to start the game.
I don't know why he gave me that, bro. Hey, I knew he was going to be a problem when I saw his number was 84, bro. I was like, it's Antonio Brown 2.0. Bro, it had me gassed up when I seen it. I was like, damn, that 84, bro. Holy shit.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him. So will
Derrick Henry just got hurt.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. They'll try to keep his footing.
Fuck you. Don't you whisper that bad juju on me. He's whispering bad juju on me.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will finally get to him.
Yeah, it was his ankle, too. It's not looking good.
This one is coming back. That's on the center, Tyler Linderbaum.
Had to. They're the rivals. They were talking shit. Oh my God. Lamar Jackson in one play just threw like 80 yards.
Big play there. Jackson to Flowers. A gain of 69 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And
That was definitely a Madden pass for sure.
shows how special he can be. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite
It couldn't have been more perfect. That's the fucked up part.
not only their ability to rush the passer, that's what everybody focuses on. But man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those
That's a chop block, and they didn't give it to me. That's crazy.
Half-yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Have you guys got a touchdown yet on the kick return?
They've been one of the better teams
Me neither.
all year, evidenced by the ease.
My special teams hasn't been great this year. I don't know why.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
That's a gain of 4.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Howard. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And they're going to work this down inside the 40.
Lamar Jackson with his X Factor is crazy.
14 on that play, 1 first down.
Still, I mean, that's better than nothing. Better than it being bronze.
On the give, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
I mean, Will Howard was... I had to upgrade him, bro.
Jackson.
Fucking Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I knew he'd be good. I just I was hoping he'd be a superstar. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade him again on the offseason.
When this offense is really in gear,
I mean, he's already a 78 overall.
Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down.
They're about to tie up the game.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd
and goal for Jackson.
Jackson's pass complete to number 25.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
that is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. He's to midfield.
Bro, check out this play that just happened. You won't fucking believe this shit. This is some shit straight out of a movie.
Touchdown Steelers. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Yeah, it was at the 1. That's why I said that was some shit straight out of a movie. That's Lamar Jackson's second pick 6 in the red zone.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away.
I'll take it.
Gonna return this from the 10.
What the hell happened there?
Past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. He'll run it with Jones to begin this drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Keanu Benton on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
36-yard line.
Handoff. This is Ali. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion comes Andrews. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. A ball deep for the end zone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. That one is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. He's taken down with just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 33, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Warren. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Mike Green is there on the stop. They're down and 3.
And it's third down.
Now, Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Warren. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 21. Here's second down and 7. A run with Gainwell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This is third and 6. To throw is Howard. He'll try and get there on the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's the tight end.
The tight end, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's a second and 6. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Howard. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw is Jackson. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held.
Another turnover. The Ravens, 3 turnovers this game.
You got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They've had 3 turnovers. They're not coming back from this shit, bro. It's 28-10, bro. I don't. It's second. It's about to be third quarter. It's second quarter with a $1. Brother, we're about to score again. We're about to score again right before the quarter ends. But you're right. I don't count. Man, you're doing this shit on purpose, Jay. I know you are. Fucking jinxing me. Yeah, that's your luck, not my luck. Not my luck. It is my luck, but be quiet. Yes, go Jalen Warren to the 20-yard line. Man, he's been so good. There's no way I'm letting that guy go. I'm keeping him until the end of his career. No bullshit. The new game comes out, otherwise he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He's so good. He's done so much for my team, man. I'm glazing a little bit, but no lie, he's... Oh! He got his head taken off. I don't know why they were running it there, but...
Together prior to the second down play. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants.
Ain't gonna fall back. Remember your place.
And this is Javonte Williams. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, we cooked you guys last game. That's right.
They win it by a field goal. From there, it's down to the Big Easy.
No, we killed you guys, bro.
As they play host to
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the third game.
And it's the man from Louisville, Tyler Shuck.
It wasn't too bad, but yeah, I think I beat you by like 2 or 3. No, it was this year. It was the beginning of this year, bro. It was the 3rd or 4th game in the season. Yeah, I played you and him this year, bro.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the man who had a cup of coffee with Carolina, Baker Mayfield. He'll look to get the yards himself.
No, I played him in this season, bro. It was like the 3rd game of the season. I'm pretty sure.
And here's a look at the rest of the action that's
Or was that you? I played one of you guys early on.
Here in Week 10.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, our game has not been all that
competitive. I thought I beat both of you guys. I can't lie to you. I thought me and you guys both played right around the same time.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
It's all right. We'll check right after this game. Okay, so yeah, my bad. That was last year, I guess.
Very one-sided.
It was kind of fun to watch. I wish that's how it would have played out in real life. That's if that would have played out in real life. He did deserve it, bro. He did deserve it. He did. He did, man. It's just...
And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers.
It's all right, though. I did, yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Howard.
I'm the Super Bowl champs. Or, well, I was.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I had to, man. That's... Oh, no. I did. That sucks that that's coming back.
It's all gonna be for naught. There's a penalty flag way back downfield.
Fucking Troy Fontanu. I should have got rid of that guy last year. He's lucky I couldn't. He's always holding. Why are you always holding? Oh my God, deep ball.
Sends it down the middle. 3rd and long.
You gotta upgrade that physical stat so they can catch in traffic. Dude, I hate you, Will Howard. I do. I can't believe that just happened. My whole line pancaked all 4 of the rushers, and he still got sacked and almost fumbled the ball. Well, he did fumble it. My lineman picked it up.
And a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I can't lie.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Man, I'm up 21 points right now. Derrick Henry's back out there, though, which is troubling.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson.
One-handed? Are you serious?
That keeps him ahead of schedule.
That's a crazy-ass pass. And catch.
At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Joe. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Keep running the ball. I need you to run that clock down.
1st down, Baltimore.
I'm okay with you running the ball. I'm up 21 points right now. And Lamar Jackson turns over the ball again. He just can't hold on to it in the red zone. I mean, he lit him the fuck up. Asante Samuel lit that guy the fuck up. Oh, it wasn't. It was Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen sparked his ass, and he's a former Raven.
Without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running.
Yeah, he's a former Raven.
As guys take swats at the ball, trying to knock it out. There are
must not liked him very much.
Because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball
oh
is
man.
one priority. And
yeah, he's got to protect the ball. Oh man. Gets a big run and then somebody blocks in the back. It's DK Metcalf, wasn't it? No, Roman Wilson. I thought it was DK. DK's always flagging people holding or something.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down on the other side.
Jalen Warren just going crazy.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Steeler 1st down.
Now Gainwell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I need to find me a line. Nah, just offense. I need to find my... What do I need? I don't really need anything right now, to be honest with you guys. I just need to develop my quarterback and develop the young linemen that I have. I don't even think it... Well, everybody on my team's kind of young, other than T.J. Watt, but I already have a replacement for him.
Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick Not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue.
That was the worst punt I've ever seen in my life. That was like maybe a 25-yard punt.
And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter.
Yeah. I've never seen a Madden punt that bad before. I know it's shield. Can't tell. I don't think it is.
32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Damn.
Off the play fake. Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Keanu Benton in there for a loss of 5 on the sack.
He's really turned out to be a player that I've liked. I might give him a star. Upgrade him in the offseason.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to
77 yards for Jaylen Warren this game.
As you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
82, 16 rushes.
Hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past.
He's got to be my most reliable player. He's got to be. I mean, DK Metcalf's up there too, but just Jaylen Warren always performs. Like, look at this.
Attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Off the play fake, here's Howard. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He'll be all right. He'll get it back.
Here for Warren. He's to the 10, and he's into the end zone. Jaylen Warren, touchdown Steelers.
Jaylen Warren getting another touchdown.
Number 7 for him on the year.
7th touchdown.
Holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Gonna have to pull out the damn super glue.
And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
What was it? Pine tar resin that they used to put on their gloves in the 80s? Some type of resin.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job.
38-10.
He's down close to the 35-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next.
Share the link. Instagram.
They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at online was Claudebot.
Begin this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Let's watch this Instagram video.
How he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get low.
Ask it to start making you money. I did it, and it set up this Fiverr account. It made an AI image of itself for Fiverr. It's going to list job postings, fulfill the orders, and give me the money. This thing is so powerful, it can easily make you money. We started doing polymarket trading with it. It's up 9%. Not a lot, but at scale, that could be bigger. So yeah, you can literally just ask it how it can make you money and set it up, and it'll do the work for you.
Is this what we're doing? Are we all going to do this? Bro, if you get it set up, I want you to teach me how to do it. Okay? Because, brother. Hey, what's up, man? Somebody else is watching my game. What's up, brother? How you doing? We're just out here. Yeah, Claudebot sounds that sounds interesting, for sure. He was talking some crazy shit.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson.
Oh yeah, always. If there's a little bit of coding, I could help. It's not that hard to figure that out with AI nowadays. Got you. Shit, man, if I'm learning how to do it myself, I won't even fucking charge for my help, bro. Because I'm probably just going to use AI. I'm probably just going to use AI to help you.
Play action now. Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Keanu Benton. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Quick throw, taken in, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down.
About to go buy a bunch of books on AI after this. Be the Bill Gates for AI. Yeah, the dead ass stuff.
The kick is good. And the Ravens cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Back to it now after that.
What did the comments say?
Here's Luke to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Somebody commented under that video. He said, "Bro, they know you are slaving them, and it's going to come back and bite you in the future." Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Not me. I know when my time is here. It's here. It ain't nothing stopping it. That's how I feel, man. Oh, dude. They got a massive profile on me, bro. I use AI so much.
Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided.
My team's kicking their ass.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
I'm excited to see Will Howard play in real life. Sauce ain't doing it for him? Are you serious?
Out of the gun, it's Howard.
Oh, shit, that's not good. That's not good at all.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
Yeah, I want to see Will Howard play in real life, man. I want to see how he does in the NFL level.
To stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is how I hope he plays, at least. If he can play at least this well, I'll be very happy as a Steelers fan. He won't have Josh Downs, though. That'll be rough. Yeah, he's going to be a Colt for life. Yeah, that'd be good for him. Get out there with CMC and them. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy would be out there. Brock Purdy definitely needs him, that's for sure. Oh, man. What's the score?
That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Fautanu. From the gun, it's Howard. That one into the hands of Downs.
Complete to Josh Downs. An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Someone said, set up Olama, which is an open source LLM that runs locally on your computer. You can have it use that for a lot of the basic stuff. Then for more complicated tasks, you'll use more advanced models. Don't use expensive models for dumb tasks. And look ways to reduce how often it looks at the entire working memory that it's building. Don't know enough about how that works to tell you more, but I know that somehow that persistent memory leads to massive token burn if you don't set it up right. He's talking about Claude.
Not only were they able to hold on to the ball
The Claude bot.
they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Somebody said it's equivalent to a spammer virus. Be careful giving it control of a browser or FBI may show up. Yeah, right. I'm just saying what somebody said in the comments. It's fucking crazy. I keep getting it called on me too, man. He has to, because there's no way I got 10 of those holding calls in this game alone, and he's also suffering from it. There has to be something going up. I mean, that is how a real game is sometimes, though. Sometimes they be holding. He fumbles the... Okay, but look at this shit.
To this drive.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's what he does, though. He always complains.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a run with their tight end. He does a nice job.
He said they've all been 3-point games. I don't know if I believe him either.
Run gap assignment and keeps
third down. Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a first and second down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on.
You made a valid point.
Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up fourth down.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. Throwing Jackson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
You know what it is?
They'll try again here.
You know what it is, Derek? He's scared.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
He's scared of the Steelers, the reigning champs. That's what he's scared of. He said it's going to be a different ball game. It's going to be a different ball game. How he said that has me dying. Oh my gosh. Oh, he pulled in his digits. Yeah, don't play with the fourth. What college you go to? USC? I don't know that shit. I don't know that shit. I love it. Oh my gosh. Man, I had a viewer in here and I think he left. You heard my annoying ass laugh. I was geeking. I couldn't help it. No, not yet. I'm close though. To monetize from ads, you need 1,000 subs and 3,000 watch hours. But you can make money off 500 subs too. I'm like halfway. I forget. It's like donations or some shit. Or you can open up an item shop or some shit. I don't fucking know. I'll tell you. I think it just opens up your donations. Yeah, it was hard. I can't lie.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. We'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. We'll try to run some clock here, and we'll start this drive 1st and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and
So 2
14.
minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, after losses on the last 2-run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second.
Yo, can you guys hear me? I was telling Derek that when you do your channel, if you're trying to make away with that YouTube stuff, short form to gain subs, and then drive it to your long form channel. That's like the best way to grow quickly. And I'll give you another tip too. And I was trying to explain this to my buddy, but when you make your clips and your videos, you want it to always be relevant to your original purpose of the channel. You never want to go from, like, I'll use an example. You never want to go from making a sports clip into making a song. You know what I mean? Because then it fucks with the algorithm, and it doesn't put it in front of the audience that you're trying to target. It'll stick with the previous audience that it's set up for you. And my friend tried telling me that's not how it works, but everywhere that I've looked, and the people that I've seen make really big success with it, they always stick with one specific niche, and it finds the audience better with the algorithm. And I was like, man, because, like, he was making all types of shorts, and, like, I was like, man, you know, you can do that, but it's going to have a hard time finding your audience. You want to stick with the specific type of shorts. Like, if you're going to do gaming, do gaming. Don't do gaming and sports, because then it's going to fuck up and not know who to put it in front of. It's like... Yeah, and he did pretty well after he started locking in on it. Like, I think his channel went from having, like, 20 subs to having, like, 102. And that was, like, in, like, a couple months. So, like, shorts is definitely the way to go starting out. And then you kind of, as soon as... Oh, they fumbled it again. As you get that 1,000 subs, then you kind of want to start pulling shorts out of your long format videos so you can get the watch hours. Because you still need the 3,000 watch hours.
As soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards...
But I'm going to be truthful.
Than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
He's like, he better.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Once again, it's Warren. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain.
Do you have him as wide receiver 1?
And now it's 3rd down.
Nah, put him as your 1. That's what I do. But that's what I do at DK Metcalf. I put him as my 1.
As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
Oh no, man. If you want him to be target more, that's what I would do.
Partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I still agree with what I said. Alec is pretty big, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's a big guy. I would still put him at the 1. I mean, he's almost as big as DK Metcalf is, and DK Metcalf goes off for me every fucking game. But I do see where he's coming from about the slot. Putting him in the slot, that sounds smart too.
On last season, on last Madden, he was in the slot. He ate up in the slot, bro.
Then do that for sure. Because if it worked the last Madden, it's gonna work on this one too, probably. Keanu Benton, big dog. Increase that nose tackle. 85 overall. Keanu Benton.
You already said it, motherfucker. I know what the problem is. Alcohol got talking to you.
You said what?
Alcohol talking to you now.
No, yeah, I played it, but fuck you, I played it too. Motherfucker, look.
He's already in that mode, bro.
I am. I'm in that mode.
Well, put it up so I can watch it.